I see you struggle like butterflies in water, can't keep moving forward. I see your shoulders.
Dana, welcome back to Decorate with Dana. Today's video is going to be an antique and thrift store shop with me and a haul of some things I've collected over the past few weeks. These weren't all bought at one time. There are a couple of new pieces in there also, but I'm really trying to be intentional with what I'm buying and going for something that is just my style. I don't want to I actually watch very few, if any, YouTube videos. I have some people that I follow on Instagram, but they're just people that I know are my style now, because otherwise you can get easily influenced by other people. Be like, oh, I think I like that, but then you end up buying it, and what a waste, because you end up not really loving it, or you find out that that's really not your style. So I just make sure that I follow people that genuinely speak to me as far as their decor, and they inspire me, and hopefully I inspire you if my decorating style is the same. And even if it's not, maybe I can give you some ideas on how to find things that speak to you. I always, when I go shopping, I try to have mentally in my mind, for the most part, where I'm going to put something, how I'm going to use it, or where I'll display it. Then I'm not just buying things and trying to figure out where to put them. So, and there's some times that I buy something and I'm like, oh, I really love this vessel or this vase. I don't exactly know right away, but I love it that much that I know that I will find the perfect place in my home. But I don't go there being like, yeah, I like it, I'm not sure, I might use it. No, I try to have an idea and a, that's the snowblower. My husband's out snowblowing. We got about like 8 or 9 inches last night, so he's outside snowblowing. So if you hear that, I apologize. That's what you hear. But anyways, so yeah, I try to go shopping with a purpose and with an idea in mind of exactly what I want to buy. I'm also going to be, this happens to be Super Bowl Sunday, so we may dip some strawberries in chocolate together. We're going over to a neighbor's house, so maybe I'll share that with you. Yeah, I want to include a lot more like healthy recipes and stuff in my videos also. I mean, granted, chocolate dipped strawberries, they're not the healthiest, but it is Super Bowl Sunday. So, but I want to make sure that I include more of that type of stuff also in my videos. I have mentioned in my past videos that I'm trying to take better care of myself, both mentally and physically, by getting therapy, eating better, exercising more often, and getting better sleep. I recently turned 52 and I'm in the beginning phases of menopause and all of the confusing and frustrating symptoms that can go along with that, especially the changes in my skin and consistently battling weight gain. I've realized that the changes in hormones from menopause cause these issues no matter how much I work out or diet. I wanted to take a moment to thank MIDI Health for sponsoring today's video. MIDI is a virtual care clinic created by women for women. Their mission is all about truly seeing, hearing, and understanding women, especially during midlife. The best part, they accept insurance in all 50 states, so it's accessible and affordable with no hidden fees or surprises. If you've ever felt like your concerns weren't being taken seriously, MIDI is here to change that. Their clinicians specialize in areas like skincare, menopause, and weight management, areas where we're often overlooked or given generic advice. With MIDI, you finally feel heard. The process is simple. First, you set up an account, enter your insurance, and share your symptoms. Then book a virtual visit with a MIDI clinician. During your visit, they'll take the time to dive deep into your health history and really understand what's going on. If you need tests like blood work or imaging, no problem. MIDI will refer you to a local facility who works with your insurance. They'll also partner with your other doctors to make sure that you are getting the most comprehensive care possible. What I love most about MIDI is they are all about empowering women to take control of their health. They provide follow-ups, preventative steps, and personalized treatment, all from the comfort of your own home. You have been waiting for a healthcare provider that truly listens. Midi is it. Check out my link, trymidi.com/Dana, and the QR code on the screen to book your first visit today. Use my code SAVE15 to get $15 off your first prescription product with a booked visit. It's finally time to be heard and cared for the way that you deserve. Thank you again to Midi Health for sponsoring today's video and transforming the way women experience care. Thank you to Midi for sponsoring today's video.
I will walk on glass. I will run 10,000 miles and more. I will give my eyes. If you lost your sight, I will run through fire. I will carry you through the heat. I will do it all again. If you needed me to, wish that I could take away your pain like sunbeams in the rain. Oh, we're family. Wherever you go, I'll follow. Whatever you do, I'll handle. I will walk on glass. I will run 10,000 miles and more. I will give my eyes. If you lost your sight, I will run through fire. I will carry you through the heat. I will do it all again. If you needed me to, I'll do it all over again. I'll do it all over again.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go on to this haul. I also have a delivery coming tomorrow from Olive Atelier with a couple things in there, so I'll also be sharing this. So this video will extend into tomorrow because most likely tomorrow will be the day I also go to Goodwill, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna share with you what I have so far, and then we'll just carry it on the next day. I love finding antique and vintage bowls. I found this one at a local shop to me that has old and new items. You can see it's very beat up, very, very beautiful. I just love displaying these, usually on the open shelves in my kitchen. That should be the next video, or maybe that already went up. I'm not sure, but anyways, I love this bowl. I love the brown coloring. It has a little bit of a like ribbing kind of design around the outside. This was $30. I did notice you pay a premium for vintage and antique items, especially when you go to a store where they really know what they have. But I'm okay with paying a little bit more because these are items that are never going to go out of style. I can use them all year, every season, every holiday. I can find a way to decorate with these. So this is the first one. This one I really love. This is one of those yellow stoneware bowls. It has a little bit of the cream color and brown striping on the outside, very old. I have a plant in here, that's why it's got leaves in there, but I just, again, want to display these up on a shelf, usually on the open shelves in the kitchen or something. I'm usually not a big yellow fan, but this to me is a more tannish yellow, and I don't know, I just love this bowl. I cannot remember exactly how much this one was. I don't have the price on it anymore, but it's beautiful. And again, you do pay a premium, and I noticed this yellow stoneware, I'm somewhat new to this, was definitely pricier, but there was 20% off at the booth of the antique store that I went to that day, so I did at least get some money off. But this is extremely heavy also. But my favorite way to display these are on my shelves. You could put fruit or something in them, or you can put plants. This is another part of my haul, because this to me, I've been trying to include more greenery, but I have, like I've said in the past, I have 2 cats. One is like obsessed with every greenery that enters this house. So I'm always, when I find a plant I like, I'm in the store, usually quickly Google searching to see if it's toxic to cats. This is not. This is called a goldfish plant. I don't know much about it, but it's beautiful. And it has, if you can see, these little orange flowers on here that look like goldfish. This actually said that this was a succulent plant. I think it's beautiful. I love the way that it just drapes around the outside. So I do have this up high anyways, so my cat can't get to it, but if he happened to get it, or if a leaf fell and he ate it, I don't have to worry about that it's toxic to him. So, but I just love this. Look at those little flowers that literally look like little goldfish. So love this plant. So that is what else I purchased from the antique store. Okay, the next item from the antique store is this gorgeous, huge basket. It has the handles. It is really big, and I want to be able to display it either on my hearth or next to like the chair in my family room, and just roll up some throw blankets and stuff in there. And I've started like doing embroidery and cross stitching. I don't know why, but I love it. So I've been working on that. So maybe being able to store that in here also, just so I can easily get to it when I'm just relaxing and wanting to work on that a little bit. But this was beautiful. I don't think this is an antique by any means. I think it was like, I don't know, $20 or $25, which is a really good deal for a basket this size. I mean, you go to Target and you're gonna pay $40, $50 for a huge basket like this. But I just loved this. Very deep, very tall. I'm gonna be inserting some other videos in here so you can get a little bit of a better idea of how big it is, because it was that big that I couldn't even really fit the whole thing in the frame of this camera. The next items are from Amazon, and they're definitely smaller than I thought they were going to be, but I just wanted 2 little hanging baskets to hang in my kitchen. I really want some to be able to put like fruit and stuff in. These definitely are not gonna cut it. I mean, they're tiny, but they're cute. I do have some garlic in here right now. They have a plastic lining because I think they're meant for plants, which maybe I'd get one of those like little air plants or something to put in here that you don't really have to do much with. But I still think they're cute, and I have them stacked in the kitchen. And again, I'll put a little video in to show you, but definitely, like, I even looked at the dimensions and everything, but they're just always smaller. Not always smaller, sometimes they're bigger, but like when you see them in person, you're like, okay, that's a little smaller than I thought they were gonna be, but I still think they're really cute. I'd probably like take the plastic lining out because I think it's meant for like a plant, but there's not much of a like real plant with dirt that's gonna fit in this thing. So anyways, these, I still think they're really cute, but they just were a little smaller than I thought they were going to be. Okay, the next item I've had for a while, and I just haven't decorated with it yet, but that will be coming up, is this antique pie save. This was from Antique Farmhouse. I love little pie saves for, you know, just displaying whatever in, but it just opens up. Let me see if I can figure this out right here. Yeah, so it just opens up and you can put whatever in there to display, and then you just close the door here. Keep it closed, so you can keep the door open or closed, or there you go. So you can keep the door open or closed, and it's just for displaying stuff. Again, this was from Antique Farmhouse. It is very farmhouse. I don't consider myself really that much farmhouse, but I like pieces here and there to just bring in the cozy factor. And I love this like color of wood. It's a really warm color of wood. And yeah, it's just another little thing that I can set out to display more items in. Next item from the antique store is just this primitive wooden scoop. It's huge. I mean, this is probably, I don't know, 18 inches long, very wide, but I just have it hanging on that new shelf in my kitchen on the S hooks for now. I'm not sure. I'm doing the rest of my kitchen decorating coming up, so this may go. This would also look really cool just sitting on the open shelves in the kitchen, but it does also look really nice hanging on those S hooks. But this was from the antique store. And then from the store that sells old or antiques and new items, I did get these duck bookends. They are iron, solid, heavy bookends. I think these were so pretty. I showed those in my previous kitchen video, so I'm gonna link that video up here if you did not see it. I wasn't sure actually if they were old or new. They look very antique. But then somebody pointed out that they are actually from Creative Co-op on, you can get them on Amazon, and that would make sense why they were only like 20 bucks when I bought them. So, because you know, antique stuff is not cheap, but I like that they look very antique looking, and they're just perfect for, like I said, bookends. You could just use one. I have them both holding you know, a few antique books, but however you want to use them. But I just thought they were too pretty to pass up. Okay, the next item, I have to read it on my phone because I'm actually sitting on it. It's rolled up, it hasn't been unrolled yet. It'll be going in my kitchen, but it is the Ram 604 checkered area rug in ivory and beige, and it's just so beautiful. And I think it'll be perfect. I wanted something that had a little bit of a checkered pattern, but a very subtle checkered pattern. Wanted it to be the neutral creams and, you know, tan colors. So I think that this rug will be perfect. And I got the 6x9 size, and I got it when it was on sale. I'm not sure if it's currently on sale. I'm gonna have everything, obviously not from the antique store, but other things that I purchased, I'll have them linked down below if you want to check them out. You don't have to. I'm just going to have them linked down there if you want to see what they're like for yourself. But I think that it is so beautiful. So I'm excited to be able to unroll this and display this. All right, and then one more thing from Wayfair. It is the Hannah Lore solid wood pedestal end table. Again, I'm gonna put it right here. So pretty. I am so impressed with this table for the price. It is a solid wood. It's a very rustic, unfinished, weathered looking table. So pretty. Heavy, you know, pretty heavy because it is a solid wood table. 3 pieces, the base, the middle, and the top. They just screw together. There's no tools required, but I love it, and I love the color of it. So I'm in the process of selling another end table to get the money to be able to buy another one for the family room so that they both match. But again, I think this is just such a beautiful piece, and love the rustic look of it. Okay, and then the last rug that I purchased from Amazon. That is not coming until Wednesday, so you will not see it in person in this video. But again, I'm going to put a picture up here, but it is the Natural Fiber Collection rug. It is natural and beige, and it has a border basket weave seagrass design. It's supposed to be very durable. It has 8,883 almost 5-star reviews on Amazon, so has excellent reviews. I need something that can be high traffic. I'm actually going to put this in front of my kitchen sink. I think it'll just be nice and durable. For the most part, we try not to wear shoes in the house, but like if my husband's working in the garage or outside and he has to run in real quick to wash his hands, sometimes he'll come in there. So I just want it to be durable. We have 2 cats, 2 dogs, and I just don't want it to show a lot of dirt or anything. So if I end up liking that, I'm going to probably get one also for the entryway coming in from the garage. But it is the 8-foot runner, and yeah, I will let you know how I like it, but it has amazing reviews, so I assume I'm going to like it, but I will let you know. All right, so that is everything in this haul today. Tomorrow I'll have Olive Atelier and possibly some things from Goodwill if I get there. But we're gonna go dip our strawberries now and maybe make our Chex. I don't know how I forgot to show you my favorite, and I mean probably my favorite antique find I have ever gotten, and that was, or is, this gorgeous heavy wood bowl. This thing is stunning. Look at the aging. I mean, I don't think I've ever found a more beautiful antique item. These are not cheap. I was able to negotiate the price down. But first of all, this thing's heavy. I'm like sweating just showing this to you. But I have this displayed on my kitchen table with fruit. I think it makes such a statement. It's a perfect area to put my fruits, keep them displayed. Oh, you guys, this is like literally, look at the inside of this. Look at how thick this is. So heavy, so stunning, and huge. I'm gonna give you a little bit better look here of what it looks like with the fruit displayed in it, but this is a stunning piece that I found at the antique store.
I'll do it all over again.
Now I'm just going to make these chocolate dipped strawberries. There is no recipe for this. These are the easiest, but they are always a crowd pleaser. Everybody loves them. Found these beautiful strawberries from my local grocery store. They're very hard to come by, so I really lucked out finding some really nice strawberries. But then I just used the Guilderland melting chocolate wafers. These were the milk chocolate. Melt those in the microwave and then just dip the strawberries. So easy. You can also dip them in white chocolate. You can add sprinkles when the chocolate is still wet. You know, you can decorate them however you want, but they're just always a crowd pleaser and so easy to make. This is the Muddy Buddies Chex Mix. I just get the recipe right off the Chex Mix box. Again, so easy, but another thing that's a total crowd pleaser, we bring it to all kinds of neighborhood gatherings and it is always gone. It never lasts. It's so easy to make and they're so delicious. But anyways, that is going to be the end of this video. My Olive Atelier order got delayed a day because we had a snowstorm, so I won't be able to show that in this video, but I will make sure to include that in the next video hopefully. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, items that I purchased and how I styled them. Let me know if you like this type of video. If you are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and follow me over on Instagram at Decorate with Dana. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.